Guys, what I'm going to do here is actually pop my Mighty Miner ability just so that way I can have a nice tank for my Goblin Drill. He might go for the log first here, so I'm not going to play anything right away. Nice, we get the snowball on the archers there. Beautiful. Look at all that damage. Yo, that's some amazing damage, guys. I'm not sure if he sniped me or not, but it kind of feels like he did. Maybe he didn't. Maybe I'm just feeling things, but yeah. We do get the Goblin on the tower once again. The Evo Snowball is once again clutching up here against Xbow. Look at all that damage. Holy. Amazing. And we're just like doing so well at blocking up the lane here. He really can't do anything. This guy might just give up at this point. Okay, guys. He is giving up right now. We just made an Xbow player absolutely rage quit and probably throw his phone. This is how I got #1 in the world with what I think is the strongest deck in the game right now. We are going for #1 in the world today using Goblin Drill. I think this Goblin Drill deck is the best deck in the game right now. All the top players like Mohamed Light and the very best players in the game are using this deck. It's just so good to counter the meta. Like with this Snowball, you're able to even break through stuff like Ghosts, and with the Evolution Snowball, you can actually get through Dark Princes and bigger units like that. And this deck is overall just very good. Mighty Miner is really nice in this meta too to counter that Giant Prince deck that everyone's been pretty annoyed by. With the Tesla and the Guards, this guy actually probably has the same deck as me. Yeah, it looks like a mirror matchup right here. I'm honestly not too surprised because a lot of people, as I said, have been switching over to playing this deck. Guys, I'm not really sure how I'm going to do here today because Mohamed Light is currently sandwiching me as always with his 4 accounts at top ladder. And he was also sniping people recently as well, so I hope I don't fall victim to one of his snipes. He was sniping some Lava player and he sniped that Lava player on 4 separate accounts. Like, he faced the Lava player one time, then he switched accounts, he faced them a second time, and then a third, and then I think maybe even a 4th time, all using some counter to that guy's Lava Hound deck every single game, which was kind of wild. I don't know why he did that. I think Mohamed Light usually only snipes people, though, who sniped him first or did something first. Anyways, we get a decent defense off, nothing too much happening so far, but yeah, just a pretty chill single elixir. We'll see what he does for my Bomber right here. We'll see if he responds to it. He does go in for the Snowball. We do have our Evolved Snowball, so we could get some nice value out of that. I'll play my Mighty Miner off to the side right here. I just want to get something down before I play my Drill, just so I can have something tanking for it. And I will play my Drill in the front here, because even if he predicts it with a Mighty Miner, we're still going to just be able to throw it off of our tower. I mean, off of his tower, I guess you could say. Nice, and we pull his Evo Ice Spirit and the Guards! Yo, that is unreal! Holy moly! That is insane damage, guys! What the heck? Did you see that Evo Snowball? It pulled like one thing at a time in slow motion. Like, first it pulled one thing, then it pulled a second thing, then a third thing, then it pulled, like, literally everything. Yo! He just activated my King Tower! He thought he was LeBron James like me, but he is not, man. Only one of us can be the GOAT of basketball. Wow. He goes for a defensive Drill. That is desperate times, man, for this guy. We have some Guards marching straight towards his tower. Bomber's going crazy as well. This guy is getting absolutely demolished in the mirror matchup right here. He does block the Drill finally, but I think it's not going to go too well for this guy. Wow, that really just showed the power of Evo Snowball right there, guys. It went so badly for him and so well for us. It just really shows that if you use your Evo Snowball well, it can completely change the tide of a game. We can just Drill right here in a second, and then whatever he plays, we're just going to poison, and also we're going to get our Evo Snowball off on as well. The range of the Evo Snowball is kind of insane right now. Just pull the Bomber and the Ice Spirit, and Goblin Drill does take the win for us. Very nice start. Oh no, guys, this is very bad. I think we're up against a Lava Hound player right now, but our deck does not have too much air defense. On the bright side, we do have Tesla in this deck. A lot of people were playing Bomber for a long time I mean, not Bomber, we're playing like just Cannon, this Cannon Bomber version of this deck for a long time, but yeah, now we do have the Tesla, so at least we have some way to kill stuff, but really not too much to kill air. At least you have a chance against Balloon for sure, because you have the Snowball and everything, but against Lava Hound, it's going to be pretty tough. I'm just going to say GG here. I just want to make my opponent overconfident, guys, so that way we can hopefully do something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do much right here. We'll see if he plays the Guards or not. Does he play them? Yeah, he does actually go for them. A little bit off to the side right there. Okay, I do have an idea. Yeah, this is bad. Okay, this is very bad. I'm going to go for the Tesla here, trying to separate the Balloon and the Lava Hound. Yo, 200 IQ Tesla right there, guys. Basically, what I did there is I waited as long as possible for the Balloon to kind of separate from the Lava Hound, so that way I could specifically target it first and make sure that the Tesla would kill it. That was a 200 IQ play. I think very few people in the game actually do that play like I do. I used to have to always do that with my Hog EQ decks. I will cycle the Mighty Miner in the back right here. I know this guy's cycle is kind of bad right now. I think he's probably going to Skeleton Dragon split or maybe go for like a Valkyrie or something like that. Yeah, he does split the Skelly Drags just like I expected him to do. I'm going to have to just go for a late ability here right when the Skelly Drag crosses the bridge so that way my tower can actually get some value against it. Now I know here he might go for a Valkyrie onto my drill, so I'm going to maybe just go for a nice Evo Snowball. Hopefully that does get some value there. Should be a little bit of tower damage. Yeah, nothing too crazy with the Evo Snowball, but you know, that gets a sufficient amount of damage. I don't know what the word is for that. I am going to Goblin Drill here because I know he doesn't really have much for it. He might Skelly Drags or potentially just try to ignore it completely. So we'll see what he decides. Balloon is really going straight for my tower. Come on. Yo, I think we actually defended there. Guys, I have no idea how we're destroying Lava Hound right now with this deck. This is actually crazy. Like, we're destroying a whole Lava Hound deck right now, guys. That is insane. I'm going to cycle the Mighty Miner, guys. If your cycle is ever pretty bad, you can always play the Mighty Miner because you could pretty much always count on it to just give you that 3-card cycle and allow you to get to the defensive stuff that you need to win the game. We are going to do our Tesla trick once again right here, guys. The Snowball is definitely coming in clutch as well. And wow, we're actually destroying this guy right now. Like, I don't know. I knew we could do something here, but I didn't expect to do this well. Okay, that was kind of a trash Mighty Miner ability, though. Hold up. This is bad. Hold up. I have to Evo Snowball. Holy. Okay, luckily he is kind of overcommitting with the balloon right here. I feel like he thinks he's going to punish me, even though I can defend decently. The Evo Valkyrie will get some good value for him, but we're just going to pop the ability, and that will counter everything. We don't have quite enough spell power to take down his tower, I believe, but if we go for the drill here, and then he's probably going to go for guards, then we just snowball it, and then I think with this we're probably going to win the game. Nice, we take a very easy win there. The Tesla completely carried us. Okay guys, we're up against this guy. I'm pretty sure he's playing a pump bridge spam deck, so we're going to have to really play perfect defense here and just have perfect gameplay to win this matchup. It's not a hard matchup or anything, but it's a matchup where you have to play really well. Otherwise, if you make pretty much one mistake, you're in a lot of trouble, usually. I do have to go for the poison here kind of late. I didn't really have the best starting hand with my poison, so not looking too good here. We're definitely going to be down a few elixir, and Bomber will just die here to his Dagger Duchess. Dagger Duchess is definitely going to do a good job for this guy. That is an aggressive push, but I don't have too much to do about it, to be fair. Just have to go for this ability. Kill the barbs, man. Dude, he gets so much free damage right there. I had no bomber in cycle. I had to play it to get to the poison, so he kind of starting handed me a bit, but it's okay. He goes for another pump. I think I'm down a lot of elixir now, but I have to poison this, otherwise he's going to get even a bigger elixir lead. He is up so much elixir right now, guys, and there's not too much I can do about it, man. I don't know what to do here because I wasted my poison, so if he goes for like barbs or something, there's not really that much I can actually do about it. Yeah, he does go in for that. Dude, the ghost is going sideways, man. What is that? I'm just going to go for a late Ice Spirit here on the bandit. I kind of had to let it connect to my tower just so that way I could, I don't know, not risk anything bad happening. I'll actually go in for the Goblin Drill now, guys, because we do have our poison in cycle with this, and we can play it on the pump, and it will hit the ghost as well. I could have played my snowball as well on the ghost if I wanted to cycle to it, but I think it's fine like this. I will put my Tesla a little bit lower. I go for it one tile lower this time, guys, because I know he does have the bandit in cycle, which he could use to snipe my Tesla if I play it too high up, so I think this is the best for us. The ghost actually does get countered too by the Tesla. Very good value right there. Now, he's probably going to spam me with something. I'm not really sure what else he wants to play here. Okay, he just goes for that. He does also get the arrows off, but we're in a decent spot so far. The Mighty Miner 3-card cycle is definitely putting in the work here so far in this matchup. Just going to have to snowball right here. Kind of an awkward play, but don't really have too much better to do at this point in the game. I think I will have to take a little bit of ghost damage. Not ideal, but my cycle is just a little bit weird, and I don't want to overcommit with my guards. I'll play the Tesla high up this time, guys. If he goes for a bandit to snipe it, I can always just block with the guards. So I think I'll be okay. And once it hits like 1 minute left in the game, we can start poisoning other stuff instead of just the pumps. So that will be pretty nice once we can finally start doing that. Beautiful Tesla value right here. We do Evo Snowball on absolutely everything. The Evo Snowball is actually very good on defense and offense with this deck. See, it's not every deck that actually works well with Evolved Snowball, guys, but certain decks like Goblin Drill actually get so much value out of it, both on defense and offense, which is really nice. Beautiful Snowball right there, actually. This guy is up in damage, though, so we're going to have to make some big offensive push, guys, in order to actually win this matchup, I guess. So, yeah, hopefully we can do something. I'm going to go for the guards here. Hopefully they do counter the ghost okay. Oh, that's kind of bad. Dude, they just formulated in, like, the worst pattern possible for me. Hopefully our drill does get something going. Is that going to get any damage? No, it really doesn't get much damage at all. Okay, I'm just going to go for this here. Then I have to go for another drill. He does play the arrows right there. That's kind of a waste, actually, guys. He kind of wasted his arrows there, to be honest. I feel like he really didn't need that. We could pop this ability here, maybe. Come on, Queen. Don't get much damage, please. Beautiful Mighty Miner, guys. Look at that Mighty Miner value we got there playing the ability as well. Amazing bombers here as well. He obviously does have the arrows in his deck, but he's not always able to get them down for every single 2 elixir bomber. Very nice Evo snowball right there. Might buy us just a tad bit of damage. That bandit basically stood still there for like a whole minute straight. We could get the poison off on defense now because there's no time left for him to get a pump or anything like that. I think this guy might have lost here, guys. Look at this value we're getting. Amazing defense. We still need to get a little bit more damage to secure this win, but yeah, I think we actually got it already. We can just go for the snowball here, push away his ghost, push away his bandit. That is why snowball is so good in goblin drill, man. And the defense of this deck is just insane. Nice win. Alright, hopping straight into the next match, we're up against Dagger Dreaming, but this guy does not, in fact, have the Dagger Duchess. Guys, I'm pretty surprised at how good I got at playing the game while talking, because, man, I used to be always really scared to record at the very top of ladder at the very end of the season. But I've gotten actually pretty good at it. And I think we're facing Elixir Golem here, guys. Oh, snap. This is going to be a match of all time here, I guess. I don't know. I don't think I like this too much because I know he's probably going to have the Skeleton King, I believe. So that's going to be a little bit difficult for our Goblin Drill. And he does have the Goblin Machine as well. Honestly, I'm not super scared of the machine. Yeah, look at that. Wow. What the heck? Mighty Miner's low-key really good right now, guys. See, this is why I don't know why everyone was saying to buff the Goblin... No, not the Goblin Machine. I mean, everyone said to buff the Goblin Machine, but... I don't know, maybe it really does need a buff, because, wow, that was actually pretty bad. But another card people were saying needs a buff, guys, was the Mighty Miner. But the Mighty Miner's genuinely pretty good now. Like Riley was saying for the longest time that they should buff Mighty Miner, man. I'm glad they didn't, because it actually is pretty good right now in this deck. I will say, man. He does get some decent archers right there, but I think we're okay. He might go for Skellies here, I'm hoping. Oh, he doesn't. He was smart enough to kind of delay there. We do get a Bomber, though, anyways, so we make him play the Goblin Machine. I mean, that's okay. Unfortunately, our Mighty Miner doesn't really get as much value as last time, but not the worst. It's going to be kind of hard to break through here, guys, but once we get to the Evolved Snowball, which we are about to have in a second here, maybe that will be enough to break through a Skelly King. I'm not sure. Actually, maybe I won't do it. Maybe instead I'll just go for the Guards here instead and see if that works any better. We can Snowball the Night Witch, though. I don't know if that's really going to do too much, but it's not the worst. We make him arrows there. And look at our guards, almost killing the entire Skelly King. Skelly King is also a champion, so potentially we could get him in a bad cycle right here and keep on spamming. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. We could just keep on spamming. He's most likely going to Goblin Machine in the front here or something, but we'll see about that. I'm pretty happy that he played his Evo Archers because they're definitely not a fun card to deal with, so to have them out of cycle is actually pretty clutch, I would say. Now, this one Evo Archer on the left side might be a little bit of a pain, so I think I'll just have to poison. Maybe not really the best play, but didn't have too much better to do. And let's see what our drill can do right here. Hopefully something. Hopefully it gets a little bit of damage. Okay, guys, honestly, the drill may have been a bit of an overcommit right there, I'll be honest. May have overcommitted. Nice bomber value, though. Okay, and I think on this side we just have to go for the poison. Hopefully his Skelly King doesn't get too many souls too quickly, otherwise stuff could get a little bit interesting. Wow, that's a beautiful bomber, guys, killing the archers and pretty much everything. He does go for the arrows there, kind of expected. But he has no Skelly King in cycle now, so we're going to have a pretty good time right here, I think. Oh, he does actually catch the Goblin Drill. But yeah, we're actually doing surprisingly good against Elixir Golem. We have no real splash damage aside from the bomber, but just having the 3-card cycle of the Mighty Miner is really good, and I feel like the poison is so underrated as well. I've been seeing a lot of people use Fireball and Goblin Drill, but I kind of prefer poison, because you guys can see poison right here is actually really carrying us. I think if I had Fireball, this would definitely be a lot more of a questionable matchup, but right now we're pretty dominantly winning this one, I guess you could say. Let's see if our Mighty Miner can get some damage. Yo, it's on the tower, hold up. Okay, we make him arrows there, that's pretty good. And he does get the goblin machine all the way in the back. Wow, Mighty Miner got so much more damage than I expected. Oh, the Evo Skellies are kind of chaining, but luckily our bomber does put a stop to that. And wow, we're just destroying this guy. We're literally killing his E-golems on his own side of the map, guys. That is crazy disrespect to this guy. Okay, unfortunately, Evo Archers are going to pretty much kill everything I ever owned, but I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, we can just go for split guards here, I suppose. One of the guards will help us take down the Knight, which... This guy is going to have a huge E-golem push incoming, I think, guys. He's going to spam like 20 solid E-golems in the next few seconds here. Guys, I'm concerned, dude. What do I do? There's just like so much stuff happening on the map that I just don't know what to do right now. I hate when that happens. I hate when my opponents just have like so much stuff at one time that I just can't react to stuff. Like, bro, there's literally so much happening right here. We can actually pop our Mighty Miner ability. I'm going to get this poison off for this. We are kind of defending. We can even Evo Snowball and see if that helps us out. I think it will. Yeah, and we're just going to keep on getting Elixir as well from these E-golems. We get another poison already. Bombers are absolutely stacking up like crazy. But hold up, he has an E-golem. He has a relatively healthy E-golem relatively close to my tower. And he does kind of predict my bomber, but I think we're okay. Yeah. Wow, that was an amazing defense right there, guys. Man, that was a very dominant win. Okay, guys, we're facing one of the best RG players in the game right now. He probably has RG Monk, if not RG Ghost, so what we have to do here is just figure out... Okay, he does have the Ghost. We just have to figure out the exact version he has here. I'm going to assume he probably has Lightning since he has Ghost. If they have Monk, they usually do have Fireball. So, yeah, let's see what happens here. The guards are definitely going to be pretty nice for us in this matchup, but the Ghost is going to obviously counter our drill pretty well. Maybe this Snowball can help us out, though. I think this Snowball is definitely going to be of quite nice use in this matchup. He actually does play his skeletons right there, so that means if he goes for a Fisherman or something onto my Mighty Miner, he's not going to be able to distract it that easily. So this is actually fine here, I would say. Honestly, I could have even tried to predict... I could have actually tried to even predict that Fisherman there, maybe, but it's okay. And guys, if you can defend the RG without the Tesla, usually it is better to try to do so. Just because the Tesla doesn't get you any counter push value, but, you know, getting all of that stuff down that I just played got us a little bit of a response from him. He does cycle another RG in the back, so this is where it can start to get a little bit interesting. Our cycle is really, really bad right now, unfortunately, so... Yeah, this is gonna get interesting. We do have our Evo Ice Spirit, though, which is definitely gonna help us out quite a bit in this matchup. He does go in for the Hunter. I could play the Mighty Miner of mine, guys, but I think I won't here, actually, because the RG is already pretty much dead, so I might as well save it for his Ghost and whatnot. He does actually go for a really aggressive Lightning there. Nice, he gets no hits. Perfect. I was going to be so upset if he got a hit right there, guys, but luckily he didn't. Guys, I'll go for an inside drill and a bomber right here since we just had a successful defense. I feel like we could kind of get away with this. And if he goes for like a Ghost or something, nice, we get the Evo Snowball off, so that's going to be some nice damage, actually. Yo, look at the goblins. Holy moly. I knew we'd get some damage right there, but that's actually a lot more than I expected. And I'll go for a drill off to the side here. I'm assuming he might Hunter the front, so hopefully he misses that. Yeah, I knew he'd probably Hunter the front. Beautiful drill placement. It's really important to always be switching up your drill placements to just keep yourself unpredictable to your opponent. He does go in for the Ghost and everything right here, which is kind of a lot for us to deal with right now. Oh snap, this is bad. But guys, luckily we do have our Evo Ice Spirit right now, which might just be enough to save us here, potentially. And we do get some nice guards off as well. Hopefully that is able to counter the Ghost. Wait, guys, we can just go in for the drill because he wasted the Ghost. We're putting this guy right where we want him, man. This deck is actually really nice for outplaying your opponent. I feel like there's so many small outplays you can do that add up over time. Bomber actually somehow does connect to the tower there. I did not expect that to get a hit like it did. He does go for the RG. I mean, the best thing to do into it is usually just to get your Mighty Miner going. And guys, you can see now that we're up in damage, we're just going to kind of play defense. We don't have to be too aggressive with our drills because we know that he could get a nice counter push every time, so we're just playing it a little bit slower now. He actually does go in for the Evo Hunter right there, but it is kind of far away from my Mighty Miner, so it's going to take it some time to actually kill it. Nice! Oh, snap, the Ghost. I'm not going to lie, I didn't really see that Ghost for a second. I was kind of just focusing on everything else right there, so I guess it's okay. We do get our ability going here. I feel like it's kind of worth it. I mean, it's going to get on the left tower just for a split second right there, but that's still something. His Fisherman actually does kind of go backwards there, pretty interestingly. Okay, unfortunately our Bomber doesn't survive right there. I'm actually going to Snowball here. I did not want to take that hit there. Ooh, that's kind of bad, actually. Okay, but look at our Mighty Miner, though. It's doing something. forcing out some elixir at least, in the worst case. Okay, guys, stuff is starting to get a little bit panicky right here, honestly. I don't like the look of this too much. He does go for the log there, I think trying to predict my guards or something, but he didn't actually do so. And also, guys, I know he's going to ghost right here, but luckily we have our Evo Snowball, and this is why Evo Snowball is so good. And it hit the E-Spirit there and the skeletons. That is a ton of value, and that's really most of the damage we needed to put ourselves in a pretty nice spot here. And yeah, you guys can see our Mighty Miners along with the guards are doing such good work here, because he could kind of respond to one of them, but he can't really deal with both of them too well. Like, he can either stop the guards or the Mighty Miner, but when it comes to both of them at the same time, you can see he's really struggling. We do get a very nice snowball here, forcing out the extra log from him, which is good as well. And at this point, we just have to go for more drills, and we have our Evo Ice Spirit, if we do in fact need it. Okay, I thought his lightning wouldn't hit anything there, to be honest, but it actually did. Come on. Okay, I think we won, guys. Yeah, even if he goes for a lightning, he's not going to have enough time. That was actually very clean gameplay from us right there. A little bit close at the end, but we take a very good win against RG. Okay, guys, it's one of the rummiest Eli's of all time. If we win this match here, we are getting #1 in the world. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure he has a hard counter to us. At least I would assume it is a hard counter because I played him earlier and it just felt absolutely impossible. I did lose to him earlier, so hopefully I can get my get back right here maybe and take a nice win, but we'll see. He's just going to have the Magic Archer Miner Wallbreakers deck, which can be pretty annoying at times. It's just hard to kill the Magic Archers. I heard someone in the comment section saying that if you get Magic Archered more than like 2 or 3 times at the bridge, it's just a skill issue, but guys, no, it's literally impossible to stop Magic Archers sometimes. Like, you can predict it. Like, he could go for a Magic Archer now, I could predict it, but I could still take damage if he has a Tornado to pair it with. He doesn't go for it there, but it's so annoying every time because now I wasted the Bomber, and now I just wasted my elixir for no reason, essentially. So, yeah, that's pretty annoying. I just wasted 2 elixir for nothing. But you kind of have to do it against Magic Archer, because if I didn't predict it and he did go for it, then I just lose the game. So that's kind of what happens every time in this matchup. I'll cycle the Mighty Miner in the back. At least the Mighty Miner's kind of nice, because even if they Magic Archer, you can always ability. But it's still not really good, though, because sometimes they literally will just go for the Magic Archer, and, you know, even if you ability, doesn't really do anything for you, doesn't put you in a good spot. So yeah, we'll see what happens right here, I guess. He does go in for the Magical Archer. I'm just gonna let this play out, I think. There's not much I can actually do right here. We do get a nice Bomber, though. Oh, tell me that kills those. Bomber. Dude, my Bomber choked so hard right there. The Goblin does get a stab there on the tower, though, which is nice, at least. Guess it makes up for things a little bit. We do get a pretty nice guards prediction there, actually. Nice, he fails the Tornado there. Nice, perfect. I do want to go same lane in this matchup, but it's going to be kind of difficult, I feel like, to be able to do that, because he's always going to try to switch lanes whenever I get a lot of damage on one side. And he could easily go for like a Magic Archer or something here, guys, so I'm going to be ready. Yeah, I knew it. And he doesn't even line up on the tower, but he still gets value out of it anyways, because I just have to spend so much elixir every time to stop it, which is really annoying. And also I kind of have to waste my Tesla sometimes on the wall breakers, which then makes it so I can't stop the Goblin Steins too well. And of course that Magic Archer still got on my tower, man. This matchup is genuinely just so incredibly annoying. I absolutely despise it. I despise facing this deck. We actually do block the Magic Archer there pretty nicely. Watch him Tornado still. Okay, luckily he has some respect for me and doesn't do that. I am going to go for another Goblin Drill here. We're kind of starting to get him in a little bit of an awkward cycle, but I feel like it's probably not going to be enough for us here to be able to do too much. We actually get a really nice Evo Snowball. Yo, guys, he's choking. Yo, he's choking. Oh my gosh, Remy Eli's choking pretty badly right here. We actually have a good chance, guys. If he goes for wall breakers, I'm just going to Bomber. Guys, I think I actually might win this. This matchup is really so hard. I know it looks easy right now, but this matchup is actually so hard. I got absolutely steamrolled by Remy Eli earlier today, so it's not easy at all. He's probably going to Goblin Stein the bridge, so I'm just going to preemptively drill. And I'll just take the poison here because we're up so much damage at this point that we could pretty much just afford to play good defense and play things relatively safe because we don't have any need to be over-aggressive. He's probably going to go for another Magic Archer. Yeah, I expected that. Holy moly, bro. Okay, that was a really bad Magic Archer, though. Kind of just got pounded there by I don't even know what. But yeah, that's not bad. He does go in for the Evo Cannon right there. I know he wants to Magic Archer. Wait, I think our drill got some damage right there. Nice, guys. We're looking so good. We just have to spam our Tesla, man. I just don't want to get completely ruined by some random Magic Archer. And, guys, the season is almost over right now, so if we can keep on winning here... well, actually, if we win this match, I mean, we're just going to be #1. So if we can keep this up, man, until the very, very end of this, we're going to finish #1 in the world, hopefully. That is a nice snowball right there, forcing out his extra log, and yeah, I'm just going to keep on spamming my Teslas because I know that's the one thing that his magic archer can't line up on if I play it in the safe positions anyways. I am going to poison here, maybe a little bit aggressive, but I'm hoping it works out for us. We do get a little something happening, I guess. Nice, we're definitely playing this quite well so far. Okay, that is definitely a fat poison. That's a poison and a half if I've ever seen one. And I think I'll just play my Tesla up high right here, because there's no reason not to. He might go for a magic archer, yeah he does. And he plays the tornado as well. This guy's so aggressive, but he's kind of getting away with it. Yo, hold up, guys. Hold up. Yo, there's no way. Pull that, John, back with our Evo Snowball. Guys, we got it! Let's go! This matchup is so hard, and we still won. And I think we're #1 in the world, but let's double check, though. Yes, guys, despite 4 Mohammed Light accounts being right next to me, right under me, we are #1 in the world. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed.